Usyk stops Dubois in the 5th round, become the first ever 4-belt, 3 times heavyweight undisputed champion of the world. Usyk put on a masterclass, exactly what he said he was going to do. It was a boxing lesson. His footwork, his accuracy was just on a different level. Daniel Dubois just couldn't even get close to him. Every time he was throwing a shot, he was overreaching, leaving his chin out there. And against someone like Usyk, he's going to find the target every time. And he was just lighting Daniel up. And it was just an absolute masterclass. He made Daniel Dubois just look bang average. He looked like he had more power than him, he was faster than him, he was moving around the ring, he was doing everything right in there, and Dubois just couldn't keep up with him. One thing Usyk does not get enough credit for is his power. Coming into every Usyk fight, everyone always says you have to stick it on him, you've got to hit him early, you've got to go for it, go for broke. They can't. If you look at every single fight, he comes in and he immediately starts off with a strong shot. This one hit Dubois with a strong jab, like in the first one, like in the Fury fights. He starts off with a strong jab so his opponents know, oh, he has a bit of power and he has a bit about him. It's not a coincidence that most people planning to fight Usyk have the same game plan, but from minute 1, they realise it's not going to be that easy. Like in round 1, Usyk starts off with brilliant footwork and constantly on the move. There was a point in the first round when Dubois actually had Usyk in the corner, but the reason he wasn't going for it was because if he throws a big powerful shot here and misses, Usyk is going to capitalise. Coming into this rematch, everything was being built up around Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois is going to know what to do this time. He's learned from his mistakes, and it was the complete opposite. Usyk had Dubois' timing down and picked up exactly where he left off. It was as if Daniel got stopped from the jab in the previous fight, got up, went to his corner, had 20 minutes, and then they started the fight again. Usyk grows into fights. And in every rematch he has, he doesn't need to grow into the fight because he's already downloaded the data from the previous one. He kicks off exactly where he needs to. It was like that in the AJ fight. It was like that in the Fury fight. It was the exact same in this Dubois fight. Now, I like Dubois. He's a character, he's funny, but personally, I just have never rated him. Baby Miller does more talking than fighting, and his whole game plan is plod forward, take a punch so he can give one. And I'm not saying it's easy to beat someone like that, but beating someone like Miller, in my opinion, does not make you an elite fighter. Then on to the Hrgović win, which was a good win, but again, he was getting lit up like a Christmas tree. He was getting hit with a 1-2 non-stop. He must have headbutted Hrgović about 10 times. Once he weathered the storm, which is fair enough, after that round 6, he started to pick up the pace. Hrgovic's eye was clearly causing him issues, and Dubois ended up taking him out. And to be fair to Dubois, I don't think he has a brilliant chin, but in that fight, he stayed in there, weathered the storm, and got the job done. The AJ versus Dubois fight, I cannot say a bad word about. After watching that Hrgović fight, yes, Dubois won. I thought if you're getting hit off a 1-2 repeatedly, about 5 to 6 rounds, when you fight AJ, that doesn't bode well. There's no chance you will win this. And I gave Dubois zero hope in winning that fight. And I couldn't be further from the truth. Dubois was not fazed by the big night. He went in there, done his game plan to a T, got the win, so I can't judge that. Although I will say, I don't know what AJ's game plan was. I've never seen him look that bad, but look, I can't use that as a negative for Dubois when before the fight, I thought AJ was going to win it 100%. I think Dubois has improved, don't get me wrong, but the level he's improved and where people thought he had got to, completely different. Usyk showed us that as a boxer, not improved that much. It was more of a momentum and a confidence high. Now, you can say he's riding a high because of his body of work, which is completely fair. If you go away, fight lesser opponents, come back to your biggest test and look even worse, in my opinion, that's not getting better. It's not improvement. It's a shame the Dubois and Parker fight fell through because I feel like that would have been a really good fight to see where Dubois is at, his level is right now. Also, not that Parker's anywhere near Usyk's level, but Parker likes to jab and move, constantly be on his bike. It would have gave Dubois a bit of a warm-up to the Usyk fight. There was a moment in the second round where Dubois hit Usyk with a 1-2. Usyk did move back a little bit. And Dubois came in and immediately the right hand overreaches and Usyk just sticks one straight on him. And that was just a story of the night. Every time Dubois went for the overhand right, he was leaning over because he could just never close the gap. Usyk would just pick him off. I actually did give Dubois one of the rounds and it was round 3. Dubois started off well for the first minute and a half and then Usyk just absolutely wobbled him out of nowhere everywhere. And I was probably being a bit generous giving it to Dubois because I felt like what he had done in the minute and a half does that outweigh what Usyk done for the 30 seconds. It just showed you that he could hit Usyk, and when he did, he has the power to hurt any fighter on the planet. But going into round 4, it was just a demolition job from Usyk. Picked up the pace, he was setting the levels, gave him boxing lesson. I will be honest, in this fight, in my opinion, he made Dubois look like an amateur. In the 5th round, Dubois comes out, with a strong right hand, and then after that, Usyk knocks him down twice. I said the moment Dubois went down that second time, he's either going to quit or he's going out on his shield. And once again, did he quit? I don't know, because he got up, went back to his corner. And I think it's one of them ones where you stand up, take the punishment, or do you live to see another day? But the issue with Dubois is he's quit on other fights. I look at that, go, that's still in you. It's always going to be with you, no matter what level you get to, no matter what confidence high you're on. There's an element of quit in you, and it's always going to be there. And that might be unfair, because at the end of the day, he was getting battered. I'm not saying he should have got up when he potentially couldn't, but because of what he's done in the past, as a fan, I always think that way with him. I always think Dubois has quit in him. In the first fight, he got stopped off a jab, which I mentioned so many times was not spoke about enough. Low blow is what Don Charles was leaning into, and I get that. He doesn't want Dubois to be thinking about the previous fight. Went the whole way down, Dubois being robbed and so on, but they left out the fact he was outboxed for all 9 rounds and got stopped off a jab. Into the 5th round, you could have very easily had it 4 rounds against Dubois, but I did have it 3-1. I know you shouldn't judge it like this, but I just thought what Dubois had done in that 3rd round probably could have gave it to Usyk anyway, but I thought he's come back, he's applying the pressure, he's walking Usyk down a little bit. I will give him this round. And once again, Usyk was just amazing. Whole fight, he was incredible. Coming into it, I'm a massive Usyk fan, as you can probably tell. I was a bit worried. But I've always been saying, the moment Usyk loses, it's not because the person's better than him, it's because Father Time has caught him up. I don't think there's any fighter on the planet that is better than Usyk. I'm someone who strongly believes Usyk's the best fighter ever. I think he's the best I've ever seen. I'd put him in the ring against anyone from any generation, and I think he wins. I've never seen an ounce of what that man can't do. I've never seen him lose. He's unbeaten. It's not that he's on fights that he should win. He went up, fought AJ 2 times, Fury 2 times, Dubois 2 times. He's fighting all of the best heavyweights there is in this generation. I appreciate previous generations, they are better quality fighters. Fighting people like Fury, who have a 25 kg weight on him. It's not normal what Usyk has done. He's 38. I'm not saying he's old, but 38-year-old heavyweight should not be moving what Usyk is moving. He's defying time. I can't say it enough. He's the best I've ever seen, and he's the best there ever has been. Do I want to see Usyk fight? I don't. I want Usyk to retire. Now, I want to see Usyk fight. Of course I do. I just feel like the more he goes, the longer it goes on, at some point it's got to catch up with you. I know he's defying everything. I know he's defying Father Time. But at some point, you're going to fight a young gun coming up, potentially could hit you. And the good thing with Usyk is he's never really took damage in his career. Look at the Fury fight, which people say had big wars with. Most of the punches that Fury ever threw hit Usyk on the glove. He didn't take much damage. They still do take it out of you, and it seems to be out of nowhere catches up with you. I don't really want to see him fight again because I don't see what else he has to prove. Cruiserweight undisputed, 3 times heavyweight undisputed, the 4-belt era. His amateur record is an absolute joke. He has nothing left to prove. But if he does, I do think Parker deserves it. I don't want to see a Fury fight. I don't want to see an AJ fight. Parker deserves it. Itoma, in my opinion, he's too young. There's no point putting him in there with Usyk right now. We just saw what he'd done to Dubois. There's no need to put someone like that in with him. Make the Parker fight and then call it a day. Personally, call it a day before that. Let me know what you guys think. Where do you rank Usyk as an all-time great? Do you even rank him as an all-time great? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.